So what I would recommend is that you speak to a professional, speak to a human travel agent who can talk you through not only what you need to do pre-travel, but also what that airport experience is going to be like and what the in-destination experience is going to be like. And I certainly believe that what you will get at the end will absolutely be worth it. But we, of course, haven't travelled post-Brexit. We've been through the pandemic. So travelling is going to be different from what we experienced 12 months ago. So I think it's about really understanding and guiding customers so that they know exactly what to expect and prepare by getting to the airport early if they're travelling with...
About when you book, who are you booking with? Do you know them? Do you know the company? Can you pick up the phone if something goes wrong? What consumer protection is in place? And what is the flexibility? I mean, Transport Secretary did mention that. What flexibility is in place? And then the other really important thing, we saw that last year, is, think about actually, is there a human I can speak to? We're all used to speaking to faceless businesses, but when it comes to travel, it is going to be incredibly, incredibly complex. There are so many things that we need to consider, whether it's testing, insurance, restrictions, protocols at the other end. And actually, most of us haven't actually travelled post-Brexit. So there's that to contend with as well. So really important to consider who you book with. I think even more important than thinking about the country at this stage.
Don't listen to speculation. Wait for a formal list to be advised. Think about, if you are thinking to travel for travelling this summer, please think about who you book with. Book through a human travel agent. They are best placed to guide you and really hold your hand through the process. A lot of travellers haven't travelled post-Brexit either, so travelling is going to be a different experience to what you experienced before. But almost as important, and we forget about this, travel agents can advise the experience in resort, which arguably that's the end game, is what we're all waiting for. So think about who you book, how you book through a human travel agent who can really help you understand what the best options are for you.
Okay, good advice. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, Julia.
Because how you book also determines what consumer protection's in place. So if you're booking a flight direct and you need to then contact the airline, but actually you can't get through because they're really busy, there isn't anybody to really hold your hand. And one of the things that we talk about is, there are travel agents up and down the country who are real people where you can walk into them. They still exist. You can walk in and they will just really help guide you with what is going to be such a complex process, not only leaving the UK and the restrictions upon us, but also those in-destination restrictions that will continue.
And despite, the drawbacks and the question marks that you've been talking about, are you expecting those